So Anthony Reid took MG's first victory. Muller picked up a point for the fastest lap, so to take the championship if Plato didn't retire, Muller needed to win and have one other driver between himself and Jason. And to top it all, Warren Hughes had claimed MG's first pole position for the very last race of the season. Lights go to red, they're green. Hughes away well. Now look, Plato's trying to get around the outside of Van Muller. The two blue Vauxhalls side by side. Muller's running him up the hill. There's the view from Jason's car. Now he's held him off, but in the process he's left a hole a mile wide for Phil Bennett. There, that green one, right in front of him. Well, you can't really see a thing, can you? Muller is fended off. Bennett has got through. Muller's got what he needs behind him, which is Plato, but he's got two cars and valuable points in front of him. Now, can he get back past? Muller tippy-toeing down the inside, surfing his way past Phil Bennett, or is he? Side by side, we're on board with Plato in P4, about to turn left. Oh, that's so close. Phil Bennett doesn't give up easily, slips sideways, still in P3 is Muller, still in P4 is Plato. Someone's taken to the rough stuff. That was Paul O'Neill trying to take a shortcut and a very muddy one across the strike. You can't even see the start-finish line. Hughes opened up a furlong's gap. Great stuff from him. Muller lunging down the inside of Bennett. Can he do it? Yes, he has. Great stuff. Oh, and a tank slapper on the way through again. This is like water skiing in the whip, out wide. Now the ski boat, Bennett's down the inside. Muller thought that's exactly what Muller needs. Now Muller's in front. He's got a Bennett buffer behind him. Then Plato. Wet, wild stuff.
Well, tremendous pass from Muller into paddock bend. Bennett came back. Now Plato's trying to elbow his way through. Get out of the way, Bennett. I'm in this championship. You're not.
Now Hughes in trouble, I think. Muller really starting to pressure him. Trying to run around the outside. Now he's down the inside. He's taken the W. Plato's off. Unbelievable. Plato's gone straight across there. Unforced error. Keep it moving, mate. Keep it moving. Stalled. I can't believe he's got it going again.
I tell you, he's got all the luck going with him today. Most people will be in that bank, out of the race. His championship title hoops could be all over, but he's running again.
Well, you couldn't kill him with a stick, could you? Now, here, let's have another look at what happened. On board with him.
Turns in, there's a river running across, he catches the curve, all of a sudden the car goes sideways, now he floors the throttle, which is what you do in front wheel drive, then lifts off, the car spins harmlessly. Oh, how close can you get to that barrier and not touch it? Jason, today you are blessed.
So much to hit, and he didn't manage to hit a bit of it. On board with Muller. Meantime, while Jason was having his pirouette, this bloke Muller did that to Warren Hughes, just slipped down the inside, sold in the dummy, side by side. What was the outcome? Down across the start-finish line. Muller's where he wants to be. I'm sure Warren's going to have to yield. Oh, masterful stuff.
But a great drive from Warren Hughes. First time on pole position. Only his third touring car race in the MG, and he's battling for the lead.
Hughes drops a spot. Muller's thinking this is just as good as it gets for me. How many cars between me? Oh, no! Don't lose concentration now. Muller's done exactly what Plato did a couple of laps ago, but luckier still, held it together. Well, I tell you what, in using the luck stakes, I call that 1-all. Oh, no, that's Roger Moen. Oh, I can't believe it. I've never seen someone so keen on not winning a championship. Wanged it into the barrier in race 1, has chucked it away in race 2. I tell you what, I reckon his pit crew are going to throttle him.
Well, the HTML Peugeot team have done a stunning job this year for both drivers, but Moen, well, he's crashed in the first race. He's gone off track in the second race. What else can I say?
Talking about going off track, Waddy, look, that's one of the MGs pulling off there. Oh, no, that is Warren Hughes. He's just pulled to the inside of the track. And Reid's off as well. Unbelievable.
Well, when you race in these conditions for the first time, it's quite possible that it's just simply water gotten into some of the electrical connections. But what a disappointment for MG, winning the sprint race and both cars out in the feature race.
Just look at them as this race restarts. It's a bow wave coming off the front of Van Muller's car. Phil Bennett right behind him. It's surging down through Paddock Hill Bend, running a bit wide, hanging onto it. Just sheets of water across the track. James Thompson trying to run around the outside there of Dan Eaves. Yeah, discretion the better part of valor. Down to bottom bend. This is tight, lots of water. That's where we saw so many people go off in race 1. Oh, look at this is the view from James Thompson's car. Up, periscope. Bang! He's run into the back of the Proton trying to get through at bottom bend. Oh, and he's falling away. I don't believe it.
Well, he clubbed Stephen Wood in the Proton big time. And the right front of that Vauxhall, well, that's the reason. I think he's broken the suspension. He's just crawling back into the pits. His afternoon's work is now finished.
Yeah, and I tell you what, the vital role he was playing for Van Muller and being a buffer between Muller and Plato, that's one more car down, one more step up the rank for Jason Plato. This gap is closing. This check, oh look, that's one of the Hondas, that's Graves off, and he's nerfed the wall backwards going down through paddock. Hanging it together. Now, here's Muller. No, again. Ivan Muller for the second time has gone straight on.
Well, I thought this was a touring car race at Brands Hatch. It's not rallycross.
He did not lose position doing that. Hasn't done himself any favours skipping over the infield, but he is still in the lead of this race. He's still in the lead of this championship. John B&Q, this is his last touring car race. And he's found a place to moor. That's actually in a dangerous position. I wouldn't mind betting there'll be another safety car as we see a great big slither there from Plato just going down through Paddock Hill Bend. Absolutely honest, driving so hard. 2 places yet to make up. He needs to finish behind Ivan Muller to win the championship. That'll do it. He's in P4 now. 2 more to go.
And oh, there the safety car is out. But of course, Muller, he's got to worry about Plato, and the safety car plays to Plato, not to Muller's advantage. Plato, of course, 7th on the road, but 4th in class, and those production cars ahead of him, he's going to get past in the blink of an eye.
Now, look at all the water. Hey, look over the front of Muller's car. That looked like flames, I'm not sure. Look, out there, you can see right underneath it, that's a fire.
Yes, it is. Now, I just wonder...
Oh, crikey. Plato Muller's got a fire on the front of his car. Okay, I have fire in the car,
Well, there you go, the marshals know it, he knows it.
Yeah, maybe when he went across the grass at Surtees, he did do some damage to the bottom of the car that wasn't just bodywork.
Van Muller is still going, but this is exquisite torture. This is just horrible. And he's pulling off what an ignominious way to end a fabulous championship hunt.
Well, I can't say any more than huge disappointment for Muller and for this championship. We wanted to see the battle to the end. Now, Plato looks like he may have it all wrapped up.
Yep, that's really shot the fox. Bennett now across the line. The race has restarted. There's Dan Eaves in 2nd position. Jason Plato is in P3, but I guess he doesn't really care anymore because he knows he's won this championship. Even if he doesn't finish this race, job done.
It is indeed. With Muller not finishing and the championship point lead that Plato had coming into this round, he is the 2001 champion.
Yeah, but watch the bloke. He's so tenacious. He won't be resting on his laurels as he slithers down the inside of one of the Ford Focuses. There's our leader, Phil Bennett. Dan Eaves having a stormer in P2. And there's Jason Plato thundering along in 3rd position. And here comes Ivan Muller being dropped back into the pits. Heartbreaking stuff. There are not words for this.
Thank you. It's okay, Phil. Okay.
It was so close. The luck is just not with us this year at all. So close.
The condition was amazing, and just the chicane behind. One stage I had aquaplaning, and I went a bit on the curbs, and probably that's putting an oil leak or something like that, and the fire comes step by step.
Luck hasn't really been on your side this season.
No, not really at all. But it's like this. It's part of motor racing, and we have to accept. I am very, very disappointed for the lads behind me here because. They've done a good job, and they should be on the podium with me.
Big man.
Yes, tough situation. Both drivers really made this championship something to watch all year.
Yep, I suppose it is time to be the first to congratulate Jason Plato. He is the champion. Well done. Now, there's still a motor race to be run here, and there's still a production championship to be won as well. Now, position we've got here is that this man, Simon Harrison, all he has to do is keep it on the island and finish. James Kay, the only man who could beat him in the championship, is on the road. He's ahead of him on the road. But what Simon has to do is just keep it neat, hang it together, and the job's done. On board with Plato now. He still doesn't reckon the job's done. He's lining up Dan Eaves. That's Dan ahead of us. Coming into Paddock Hill, having a look. He's still having a race.
Yes, and what Plato's got now is that lovely rhythm a driver gets when things are working for you. Everything's just coming easy. Eve stays to the left, Plato just goes down the inside on the right hand, no problem at all. And now he's really got Phil Bennett ahead, puts the hand up, says thanks mate, no sweat.
Plato want to duck down the inside into clearways. This is the last corner. Bennett looks like he's got it covered. He's not giving it away.
No, he kept the tight line into clearways, and Plato said, OK, Phil, you can have the race, but I'm taking the championship.
OK, well, that sounds pretty fair to me. Everyone's a winner. Jason Plato's dad says, nicely done, son. Great win for Phil Bennett. Great championship win for Jason Plato.
At times I've been critical of some of his driving, but remember, Jason Plato is an outstanding race driver. He and Mutter have made a fantastic championship.
Here, here. And what a fitting end. Phil Bennett cracks it for a win. Dan Eaves makes it onto the podium. And Tom Ferrier in the top 4 as well. James Kay, 7th on the road, but Simon Harris in 10th position and the production champ.
British Touring Car Champion, 2001.
Thanks very much. Yeah, thank you. Oh, it's been a long time coming, this.
It has, it's been quite a season.
Yeah, as I mean, you know, it's a shame Evan retired, but it's a shame I lost, you know, I got stuck on the aquaplane, so, but yeah, it's all over. I can go and have a drink now. But just thanks, you know, to everyone that's helped me over the last 5 years, and, you know, I have to thank Frank Williams for giving me my first opportunity. Yeah, and everybody. I'm a bit lost for words at the minute.
And what a championship. Jason Plato, our 2001 champion. Evan Muller 2nd, James Thompson 3rd, and Phil Bennett in 4th. Dan Eaves best of the rest, if you like, just ahead of Steve Soper, Tommy Erdos in the Lexus, and then Tim Harvey. And a big congratulations to Vauxhall Motorsport, clear winners.
It's been such a traumatic day, so up and down with the weather conditions. I didn't really know what the state of play was going into that race. I just knew how to go as fast as I could and not risk anything, and that was the name of the game, really. Keep an eye on James where he was, so I'm well happy to come away champion.
Congratulations to every competitor in the production championship. Terrific entertainment all year. Simon Harrison, James Kay, Roger Moen. That's your top 3. That's how it finished. Matt Jackson in 4th, Gareth Howell 5th. A win today for Gavin Piper, Simon Graves and Paul O'Neill. GR Motorsport, big winners outright in the team's championship.